When you update your ticket page settings, you want to navigate over to event tickets, ticket page settings, and this is where you're going to update all of those settings prior to marketing out your page. You can update the end of the URL by creating another keyword, or not keyword, but another, maybe you put sponsor in here or write out tickets. If you do change this, make sure that you change it everywhere else on the landing page as well, and when you're marketing it out. So it's important to test all of these pages after you make a change like this, because you're probably going to want to do that before you market anything out. In the general settings, I would go in and just go through each drop down. If you want to request the company name of the purchaser, allow guest updates. Allowing guest updates is when primarily you have a table or sponsor where you have 4 tickets or 10 tickets or 20 tickets, and you want that main sponsor table host to go in and update their guest information as you get closer to the event. You can allow the purchaser to keep credit card on file. This is great if you have a gala that's associated with a check-in. I always like to have the purchaser to keep the card on file, because that way Phil can use it for purchasing the ticket, and he can also utilize it on event night. If they do have to make a change to the credit card, it's easy to do on the back end the night of, or in their account as well. So default state, you can update there. Include landing page navigation bar on the ticket page. This is when they go specifically to the ticket page, but maybe you want to have navigation for the to reference back the home page or landing page, so they have the ability to go back there as well. Receipt email addresses, you can go in and put in multiple people that want to get a receipt every time someone makes a purchase on your ticket page. And to update this or to add multiple, you can go to event settings and add, if you just click on this link right here, you can add multiple email addresses. And if you want those specific people to receive an email every time a transaction is complete, simply hit Control or Command and the mouse button to highlight them. If you show the fair market value on their ticket purchase receipts, I like having this set to yes, and it's recommended when you're if you have the fair market values on your tickets. So I can go over the fair market values in another video and the tickets associated with it, but it's nice for the donor or ticket purchaser to get that receipt with the tax deductible amount on there. So I specifically like having the fair market values on the ticket receipts, but you do want to make sure that under event tickets, modify tickets, that your fair market values are added in there as well. Something new we added recently to this ticket page settings is the guest limit. So if you can only provide 500 people, 500 tickets for your event, you can put in the limit right here, 400 or whatever that number is. So now that's going to give you a more accurate count and not oversell your tickets for your event. And then scrolling down, you can go in and put your venue information with the address. That'll show up on your page as well. Payment types, you've got credit cards, cash. Cash is typically set to no, and then check. If you want to give the option for check purchases, you can. And I always like to put in something like make check payable to the organization and mail to your address. You can even put in attention, development, or advancement. One new thing we've added is send invoice. So I'll go over in another video on that as well. And then we can go through that. and show you how that sending invoices specifically works. Show QR code. I usually set this to no. It's specifically associated with check-in, and a lot of the events we do with check-in have a bid paddle with it or a bid card. And so I like to have people come up, physically check in and hand them the bid card. So we do have some options for potential QR code check-in in the future, but I'll go into more detail on that later. I would probably set it to no though, just because we have an easy check-in process that really works well. Show logo on ticket page. It gives you a little bit more. You can add or edit your logo, and you can show it. You can kind of toggle some of these settings and see how the main ticket page works when you do that. And then you can change the titles of every section within your pages as well. So like tickets could be individual tickets, or if you're doing a golf event, you could do a foursome and individual players or tables. And so there's a couple of different options with that. And then you can also sell things like raffle tickets or mulligans for an event. And we have a new way of doing that with our quantity items, which I'll show you in another video as well. But for right now, this kind of is a good setup for the ticket page settings. Some other important features when you're setting up your ticket page is you want to make sure that you have your nonprofit or school name, tax exempt information in here with your tax ID number, along with email with questions. So I would update that. So this is at the header of your email on those or those receipt emails that they get. And then guest update link email message. This is more for if you've got foursomes for golf, or if you have a table or sponsorship where they have 4 tickets or 10 tickets associated with it. The main purchaser is going to get an email that allows them to put in all their names, emails, and mobile phone numbers for that specific sponsor, so that they can get updates leading up to the event, text messages, add their credit card in advance. So there's a lot of benefits to getting as much information for guests as possible. And this is the link that you can resend to your guests leading up to your event. And you can also add header images to the ticket page alone as well. So just some nice features, and make sure you get these settings to a good place before you market out that page.